everybody. I'm Hillary Atkin from the Atkin Report in Los Angeles. Welcome to this edition of Hillary's Happy Hour. It's all come down to this for the top 5 remaining artists on The Voice. One of them will be named the winner of season 24. 3 of the coaches have a chance to claim that title also. Reba McEntire in her very first season, John Legend, and Niall Horan, who could repeat his win from last season. After the performers got off the stage last night, we had a chance to speak with Jacquie Roar, Huntley, and Lila Forde. 2 of the other artists were not available. Justine had been called into rehearsals for Tuesday night's finale, and Leigh was unable to join us due to working restriction hours due to the fact that she's a minor. So take a listen to what Jacquie, Huntley, and Lila had to tell me as they waited for America's vote. Jacquie, congratulations on your incredible performances tonight, opening up the finale with More Than a Feeling. When they announced it, I'm like, I have a great feeling about this. You did not disappoint. You showed off every side of your voice. How did you feel when you finished and got that incredible feedback from your former coach, Gwen, and from Reba?
So I'm not gonna lie, when I picked this song, I really thought of you because of our conversation we had. And I was like, dude, Hillary's gonna love this. She's gonna eat this up because I know this is your genre. So I felt incredible just getting that feedback. I had a technical issue, so I actually had to pull out one of my ears because it was like not working. So I was so scared by the time I got to where I had to do the high note. You could actually see it on my face. I was like, okay, we got to breathe hard and hopefully we hit it because I don't know if I can hear myself. And thank God I nailed it. Thank God I killed that performance. It's a very technically hard song to do, to go super low before you have to hit another belty note. So hopefully America knows how hard that song is and they vote because they're like, dude, she did that.
Well, and then your performance of Nights in White Satin, and you wore that gorgeous white satin gown, Jacquie. Look at that, because you normally wear black with sequins. So I'm kind of modeling you and what I'm wearing tonight. But that was also incredible. What were you feeling like after you finished that performance?
So I actually had to fight for this dress because they wanted to put me in black again. And I was like, we are not ending the show with same old Jacquie. We're giving a ballad and we're putting it in. I mean, the song is called White Satin, for God's sakes, give me a white dress. So they were worried that it was going to look too wedding, but you know, the song is about love. So I was like, let me be vulnerable. Um, I mean, I could do it in any key, but I really wanted to be vulnerable. And before I even started, I was crying because we could see the screen. So I could actually see what the viewers were seeing with messages from my family and my boyfriend crying. And I was like, up there before I started singing, I was like, oh my God, don't cry. Don't start the song. Like my voice is going to be shaky. And then I cried at the end of the song anyway. So I just felt, I was so emotional singing it. And I was singing it to my family because I miss them so much. So
It was great to see them showing support for you. And I do want to talk about your journey since you've been on Team Reba. She stole you from Gwen, and talk about what her coaching has meant to you.
This has been an incredible experience. I mean, the fact that I got a 4-chair turn, I was thinking, I just need one. I just need one, and then I can show them what I can do, you know? So to get all 4, that was amazing. To have my daughter share that moment with me and have that core memory is honestly, that if I would have left right after that, I probably would have been fulfilled because that's something that she'll always carry with her. And I told everybody I wasn't leaving that stage without a save. And when Reba hit that button, I knew I did my job. And I kept doing my job because every time I saw Reba, I told her, I'm fighting for this. So you can't let me go. You can't let me go now. And she hasn't. So I'm just proud of myself, really.
That was an incredible moment when Reba stole you. But no matter what happens tomorrow night, Jacquie, I mean, how are you preparing for when Carson announces the winner of The Voice, no matter what?
I feel so proud of myself. The pressure is really off at this point. We're going to have fun tomorrow. We have some duets to do with our coaches. We have, awesome artists that are going to be singing. So it's more of just having fun tomorrow, and whoever wins, hopefully it's me, but if it's not, I really feel proud of where I am. I'm proud that I'm in the final, I'm the top five. My job is done. I made it to the very end. Whether or not I win tomorrow, that's up to America, and I hope that they loved the show either way.
Jacquie, I think everything is going to work out for you. I am rooting for you as well. Thank you so much and all the best to you.
Thank you, Hillary.
Hey, Huntley, how are you doing after the finale tonight?
Hey, Hillary, how you doing? I'm doing good.
Great. Well,
Definitely hyped.
you got so emotional upon receiving those well wishes from your mom, your sister, your kids. You carried that into your performance, and both Gwen and Niall remarked upon it. So, what were you feeling like up on stage with your first performance and then closing the show with Higher?
Yeah, it was definitely it was like when I was standing up on the stage while they were playing, the episode, the cut. I've never seen it before. So just to kind of relive for it, Niall had mentioned that he saw me getting choked up before, because when my son started talking, just to hear how well he's talking and everything, and it's just the time sacrificed away from my kids and how much they're growing. It hits home. And following this love that I have for music, sometimes it can make me feel very selfish, but like I know that it's going to be the best thing for our family and the best thing for me. And to go out there and sing, I was choked up the whole song. And it's hard not to be choked up now. It's the last episode on the season, and I gave it my all. I gave them all, and I hope my kids, I hope they watched home last night and they're proud.
Well, I think everyone who saw it was moved by you, Huntley. But, we have tomorrow night. The winner is going to be named. One of you, five artists. All of you have been four-chair turns. You're all amazing. Is there any special way you're getting ready for tomorrow night when the winner's named?
I think, like, I've kind of been saying this whole time, and I don't mean to, hit the head on the nail, but it's, to me, I think just knowing that I'm not alone in this, we've all leaned a lot on each other through this whole thing, up until like literally, up until the performance today. I mean, we've all leaned on each other in some way. So I think whoever wins, I just want the best thing for everybody that came out of this season, and I want us to celebrate. And I think that there's not going to be any sore losers, because we are really a family, and none of us came in here that are left in the top five thinking that we were going to be here. We all believed in ourselves, but we all know how much luck and God's grace it takes to get to this position. So whoever's name is called or crowned, you know, I think if I got crowned, I wouldn't know how to feel either. I mean, it'd feel like, how do you crown one winner on this show? And especially, I'm the last man standing, and these women, I mean, they sang. And in Ruby's 16, but that's a woman. That's a woman. That girl can sing. Mara, she's a tiny little thing, but that's a woman. She can sing. Jacquie, she's the woman. She can sing. Lila, she can sing like that classic woman. And then you got me up there, rocking my heart out. And what a better way to end the finale with us. I think it was perfect.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about Mara, your teammate who couldn't be with us tonight, but you guys have been with Niall. What's it been like working with Niall and also with Mara?
Yeah, I think that, having Niall as a coach has been a really eye-opening experience, because the type of artist I want to be is someone who's just genuine. And just because I'm on some type of platform, that doesn't mean that I have to change my heart. And Niall's just been so real and personable. His whole team has been really real and personable. And I think that me and Mara really gravitated towards him, even though she didn't pick him. On the original, no, I remember now. But no, I think that we are where we're supposed to be, and our personalities definitely match with Niall's. And we always laugh about it because he's as goofy as we are, which is hilarious. And I enjoy working with Mary. My family, my mother's whole family's from Jersey, so I got a little Jersey skin under here somewhere. So I got a little attitude. No, I'm kidding. But like I think that it's just we've all become friends really early on in all this, and honestly, all of my really good friends made it pretty well into the playoffs, into the live. So it was really cool because all my close friends were there with me, including Mara.
I'm sure America's waiting to see if Niall, the reigning champ, wins again. It could very definitely happen. And I want to wish you all the best, Huntley. It's been a pleasure getting to know you.
Yeah, you too. Definitely keep in touch.
Thank you. I will. Hello, Lila, Team Legend. How are you doing tonight after the finale?
I'm good. I'm so good. Good to talk with you.
You too. Well, you had said that John knows how to elevate you. So tell me more about what working with him has been like for you.
Oh my God, he's so wonderful. He's so smart. He is intentional. He's kind, and he really cares. Like you never know when you go into these TV shows if the coach is really going to be a coach or if they're going to be more of just a figurehead. But he really is a coach. He cares like he's known me for years. I really feel it in the way that the little pieces of advice and wisdom that he gives me, stuff that feels really in alignment with me and really true to me, but like things that I wouldn't have thought of.
Well, John said after your final performance of Across the Universe that it was magical, transcendent, heavenly. How were you feeling after you completed both of your live performances tonight?
Oh my goodness. I was feeling so amazing, so relieved, honestly. I was like, woo, okay, that's done. Whatever happens, happens. And I'm just proud of myself for putting it all out there and leaving it all out there. So I'm feeling really good.
Lila, many of the songs that you perform, including tonight's, are decades old. What is it about the essence and emotion of these classic songs that most speaks to you?
I'm just an old soul, I guess. And it's the music that I kind of grew up on. It's what my parents were playing around the house. And it's just always sort of called to me. It's kind of inexplicable, more so than a lot of the music being made today. And I feel like it fits my voice really well, those songs do. And I'm always excited to put a new and kind of modern twist on them. But yeah, I'm just an old soul deep down, I think. Those, and I strive to write songs like those songs written back in the day. So yeah, I would say that's why.
When you think back to your earliest musical influences, and I know your mom was a pianist, but what do you remember most about the music you listened to growing up and how it may have inspired you today?
Well, my favorite band of all time and the first band that I became obsessed with was the Beatles. And so I got to sing a Beatles song tonight for my finale, which meant so much to me. I don't think I know anybody's discography as well as I know the Beatles. I know practically every song on every single album. So it definitely had a huge influence on me in my upbringing and as I grew. So it meant a great deal for me to be able to sing that song tonight.
Lila, when you look back, going back to your blind audition, and of course, you're competing against other four-chair turns, everyone is a four-chair turn. What has been the most important thing you've learned in your voice journey since the blinds?
Just to stay true to yourself. And if you lean into your own thing, people will really receive it well. If you try to be somebody else, it's not going to work. So really just sinking into who I am and being grateful that I have that strong sense of self. And I know who I am and I'm able to share that with people.
Well, I've loved seeing your performances and I wish you all the best no matter what happens, Lila. Thank you.
Thank you.